Now students, today you will see very important part, Mendeleev's periodic table. Now before Mendeleev's periodic table, there were two attempts made by two different scientists. One was Dobereiner. So Dobereiner has given law of octaves, this law of triads, and law of octave was given by Newlands. So now these two were not based on any chemical work or any scientific work. They were just based on arbitrary points. They were just based on arbitrary points, and as a result, this law was unable to make any impact. Both these laws, Dobereiner law of triads and Newland's law of octaves, they were unable to have any impact on the classification of elements. So they were not been able to break through toward the classification. Then there was Russian scientist Mendeleev, Dmitry Mendeleev. Dmitry Mendeleev. He studied the attempts made by Dobereiner and Newlands, and so he noticed that they have not taken any fundamental property. They have not taken any fundamental property to classify the elements. So Mendeleev had taken the fundamental character. He had taken the fundamental character. I am going to point out the stacking points. So he had taken a fundamental character in the classification of the elements. Fundamental character was taken. Is that clear? Now, what is fundamental meaning of fundamental character? You will tell me. What is the meaning of fundamental character? So, the fundamental character and was atomic mass. Atomic mass was taken as a criteria. It was taken as a criteria to group or classify the elements. Now he put forward the famous Mendeleev's periodic law. So he put forward his periodic law as the properties of elements are the periodic functions of their atomic masses. Their atomic masses. So he had taken the atomic mass as a criteria. So he said that the properties of elements are periodic functions of their atomic masses. That is, periodic functions means the characters of the property. That the properties of elements depend on the atomic mass. So, before Mendeleev, both of them, that is Newlands and Dobereiner, they had not done anything about the chemical reactivity. Now he Mendeleev prepared compounds of the elements Elements which were 63 at that time. Only 63 elements were 63 in number, and the compounds were oxides, hydrides, etc. I am explaining the key points in the or key steps in Mendel's periodic table. So he prepared the compounds like oxides, hydrides of all the 63 elements available at that time. Now he had taken 63 cardboard pieces, 63 cardboard pieces, 63 cardboard pieces, and marked or written. He had written the properties or characters by studying. So he prepared the compounds, then studied the compounds. So written the properties of compounds on a single cardboard piece. That means you can say one cardboard piece was kept reserved for an element and its properties of the compound. So as a result of this, he was with the 63 cardboard pieces. By studying the chemical properties. Now, last point, he then arranged the 63 cardboard pieces on wall with the increasing atomic masses. That is, he arranged the 63 cards in order of increasing atomic masses. This is the next point. Now, what he noticed? He noticed that the elements with the similar chemical properties, have been placed together. So he found that the elements having similar characters of their compounds have been grouped or placed. They have been grouped together. They have been placed together. It is because he had taken fundamental property, and the fundamental property was what? Atomic mass. Atomic mass was taken as fundamental property. So this is the very important point about the Mendel's periodic property, that he prepared the compounds, oxides, hydrides, sulfates, and studied their chemical properties. Then he took 63 cardboard pieces and retained the properties of the compounds prepared by him on a single cardboard piece kept reserved for an element and its properties of the compounds. He then arranged the cardboard pieces in order of increasing atomic mass. So what he found? He found that the elements with similar chemical properties have been placed together. So this is the key point, turning point in the periodic classification of elements. So we can say Mendeleev was the first person to do anything significant in the classification of elements. Now, I am going to explain some of the important, points in the Mendeleev's periodic table. Now, there were vertical columns in the periodic table. Vertical columns means the elements were arranged in the vertical columns. Elements were arranged in the vertical columns called as groups. So vertical columns were called as groups, and 8 in number. So what are groups? Groups are vertical columns in the periodic table, and they are 8 in number. Now, as a result of classification, something new was also there. So there were horizontal rows in the periodic table. And called as periods. So horizontal rows were called as periods, and they were 6 in number. 6 in number. So groups were 8 in number. Groups are vertical columns. Periods were horizontal rows. They were 6 in number. So, like this, he had found automatic. See, everything was, automatic. He has done nothing. Elements, like group first, second, like this. And there was group 8. These are the vertical columns, like this. Vertical columns. Similarly, so these are called as, groups. Similarly, there were horizontal rows, horizontal rows, and like this. Similarly, there were, first, second, third, fourth, this fifth, and this sixth. So this I have noted. So it was the arrangement of the Mendeleev's periodic table. Now, as it was in the developing stage. So there are some demerits also, some shortcomings also. So first point was the Mendeleev's periodic table, that nothing was said about the isotopes. First point is, now coming with the demerits of Mendeleev's periodic table. Demerits, shortcomings. The first point, nothing was said about the isotopes. So isotopes, they are the different elements of a substance having same atomic number but different atomic masses. So nothing was said by Mendeleev. What are isotopes? Where they could be placed? What could be the position of isotopes? So he was unable to explain. Second point, in some cases, elements having higher atomic mass, were placed left to the elements having lower atomic mass. So actually it was not of regular occurrence. It was, it was very few. It was not of regular occurrence. It was, very few points. So this was, in some cases, elements with high atomic mass were placed left. No, this is left side, right side. So actually at that time, science was in the developing stage, and there was not proper accuracy. Rather, the determination of atomic masses was, some problems were there. So because of this point. Now, in group 8, that is last group. In group 8, elements were placed in a set of three, that is, trio or triads, set of 3. It is only in group 8 elements were placed in a set of 3, while in rest of groups, they were placed single. So this was the demerit or shortcoming. So in group 8, three elements were placed, but in rest of the 7 groups, they were placed single. So this is about the Mendeleev's periodic table. Mendeleev periodic table is very much significant because nowadays we have the modern periodic table. So modern periodic table, it is very much, related, associated to the modern periodic table, because now this modern periodic table is based on the increasing atomic numbers. At that time, at the time of Mendeleev, nothing was known about the atomic numbers. So when the atomic numbers were discovered, so then, this Mendeleev periodic table, it was not having the so much importance because it was made for 63, and so modern periodic table come into existence.